Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel where we talk about leadership, discipleship, and devotion. In this video, we're gonna talk about 3 reasons why it's okay not to be okay. So stay tuned. You know, recently we talked about in my church the ever-widening problem of depression and anxiety. And I feel like this problem is just showing up everywhere now. We turn on the news only to find out of another person who's taken their own life. And there's really been a stigma in the church for a very long time, because I think there's been a common belief that if you're a genuine follower of Jesus, you should never struggle with depression. And if you do, you're kind of viewed as an outsider or not really fitting in. But man, that is the furthest thing from the truth. I've had close friends to me in the past and even recently struggle with depression and anxiety. And I can promise you, they are genuine followers of Jesus and they really show a love for God in their lives. So that's simply not true. Many Christians battle depression and anxiety. You know, I talked about this saying that it's okay not to be okay. In fact, we've got to be on the same page with this. And so in this video, I wanted to just kind of dive into this a little deeper and explain why it's okay not to be okay. All right, so the first reason why it's okay not to be okay is because we can finally get the help that we need. When we're completely honest and a bit vulnerable and acknowledge, hey, things aren't really okay with me, that's when we can begin a healing process. That's when God can do a transformative work in our lives. I love what Paul writes to the Ephesians in chapter 4. I'm going to read one verse to you. It's in verse 25 in the New Living Translation. And Paul puts it this way. He says, "So stop telling lies. Let us tell our neighbors the truth, for we are all parts of the same body." Paul is writing to the Ephesians and he's basically saying, hey guys, we're all in the same body. We're really all part of the same family. So let's stop portraying a false image to one another and let's just tell each other the truth. Let's be completely honest. And through that vulnerability and when we're honest, listen, that's when the healing process begins. Again, that's when God really can do a transformative work in our lives, when we are known and when we are loved. All right, reason number 2 why it's okay not to be okay is because when we admit this, we're actually helping other people to find freedom. Have you ever thought about this? That maybe your boldness to admit things is actually giving someone else the courage that they need to finally get the help that they've been looking for. You know, I've seen this in several different ways lately. I've seen people write long Facebook posts about their struggle with depression and anxiety, and they're just completely honest about it. I've seen other people record YouTube videos or even Facebook videos again, telling people about their journey with it. I've seen some other people even write blog posts, and they'll share that blog post with friends and family. And I think this is really all a good thing, because when other people read these articles or watch their videos, other people are starting to come out and say, you know what, me too, I've been facing that same battle. There's something so powerful when you know that someone else is facing that same battle, because all of a sudden you feel like I'm not alone anymore. Someone else is in this with me. So listen, when we say, hey, you know what, things aren't okay, it's actually giving someone else the courage they need to finally get the help they've been looking for. All right, and reason number 3 why it's okay not to be okay is simply because we need to be honest with ourselves. This is the idea of integrity. You know, one definition of integrity is simply to be whole. And when we have integrity, it means that we're honest with ourselves. In Psalm 139, David willingly asked God to search his heart. And towards the end of that psalm, he actually prays, "See if there is any unrighteous ways in me, and lead me in the way that is everlasting." And so David is asking God to search Him and to know Him and to show Him what truly is in His heart. And so when something is revealed to us by God, we have a responsibility to bring it into the light. Again, that's where healing takes place. If we hide it, we go further and further into isolation and into darkness. And so the only solution is to completely be honest with ourselves. Stop deceiving ourselves. Stop pretending like everything is okay. And simply acknowledge we're not okay. Listen, I hope these 3 things have encouraged you. I hope they can provide a little bit of hope for you as well. And I even hope that you'll share these with someone who may be struggling with depression or anxiety. As always, listen, if you enjoyed this video, comment, like, and please share and subscribe. We will see you next time. Thanks.